What is going on, guys? It's been a while since I've recorded some Dragon Ball Fighters. So I've been playing. I swear I've been playing. I've been like trying to get good at this game. It hasn't happened yet, but you know, I'm sorry. So yeah, we're getting back into it with more ranked matches. I actually think I'm gonna stop doing ranked for these videos and just do casual, because the ranked is something else. So maybe I should do casuals for a bit and see how I like that. But so we're starting off against, I think his name was J-Rod. Yeah, J-Rod. And I saw that this dude, he only had 1,000 points. I'm like, this is his second ranked match. Awesome. And so I start off by, like, you know, trying to be a little more aggressive. Try to use my assists aggressively. Try to keep the pressure up, and it was working really well. And then he started doing this. I'm like, oh man, that was a longer combo for a guy that I thought was, like, you know, new to the game. And I kept getting hit low. That was a big deal in this match. When I was fighting that Gohan, I just kept getting hit by the low and opened up by the low. See, there's another one. I need to block low. So yeah, this is really bad at this point. Like, I've been stuck in the corner for a while. Goku Black is dead because of it. Hit is, like, you know, down to 1/3 of his life. All because I didn't block low. And I don't think I've ever fought a TN before, so I had no idea what to expect. And there goes Hit. Now, admittedly, I think Vegeta Blue might be my best character. Not because I've spent the most time with him, but just, I don't know. Like, I just tend to do okay with him, or better than, you know, the other two characters I use. But it's a real long uphill battle for me to try to, you know, win this. So I figured that I would use the rest of Vegeta Blue's short lifespan to try to learn as much as I can about my opponent, so I can use that going forward. And really, like, I was trying to learn what Tien was doing, because, like, you know, when you're going up against a character that you've never really gone up against, you don't know how you're supposed to block, you know? So I just really wanted to figure that out. I killed him, which was, like, you know, great. And then I got hit by the low again. Like, that was just, like, my biggest problem here. And at this point, like, when my spark runs out, I knew that it was done. Like, he still had, like, Goku, I think that was. Yeah, he still had Goku with, like, full health, so there's no way. But I wasn't feeling, like, distraught or despondent or anything. I felt like I stood a chance still. And then, you know, this was a really bad start though, to be honest. And like, I was just trying to fight my way out of the corner, and I used my assist to give me some space, and that really helped me here, because I kept doing this. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, oh man, maybe this guy can't handle the cheese. Maybe I gotta bust out the cheese on him a little bit, you know? Maybe he's lactose. So I definitely kept that in the back of my head. I should probably switch Hit out here, because, you know, one more combo and he's dead. So yeah, that was silly and aggressive to try to like pressure Tien with hit. I should have just like taken the opportunity to switch into Goku Black or, you know, Vegeta or something. But, you know, I wasn't feeling too bad. His Gohan is half health. His Tien is fucking me up in the corner. I wind up in the corner a lot. And I think that's just like a failing in my neutral game, you know? Like, I feel like if you consistently wind up in the corner, then that means that you're consistently losing in neutral. So I'm gonna have to, like, you know, go back and look over this and look over, you know, some of my other games and figure out why I keep ending up in the corner. Like, do I put myself there? Am I being put there? Is there a pattern to why, you know, or how I'm being put there? So, at this point, his Gohan is pretty low on health. I have his Goku in the corner. His Goku's pretty content with not doing anything. But he was just very patient and waited for a single slip up. I wasn't close enough to do that grab that Vegeta has. And so it whiffed and I got like super punished for it. And he got let out of the corner. Admittedly, you know, I got him back into the other corner over there. But, you know, he just dragon rushed his way out there. And there he mistimed the super, so he let Vegeta live, which I was like pretty grateful for. But yeah, this is another one of those like uphill battles. And when Goku Black was super like high up in the air right there, and I couldn't see Goku at all, it was definitely a mistake to super dash. Like, to super dash vertically downward, you're just begging to be like anti-aired. Thank God he also super dashed at the time, but man, that was not very smart on my part. And that's a bad habit. And there, I'm so glad that whiffed. Like, you can see I'm trying to get that grab, like I'm trying to do Vegeta's grab there, and it's never working out. So I have to like, I actually don't practice at all with Vegeta Blue, and I think that's pretty evident in the fact that, like, you know, I'm using that move poorly. And there were a couple times where I lost like large chunks of life because of it. So up next we got Balls Deep Gyrobi, which, you know, that's it's definitely a name. So this one, this set of matches was pretty interesting, especially how it ended. So at this point I realized, like, that's like the second or third time that he's dragon rushed, fourth time that he's dragon rushed, and we literally just started. There he goes again. In this like entire match, pretty much all this guy was doing was super dashing and dragon rushing, and it was still really hard for me to punish. Like, I knew exactly what he was going to be doing, and it was still just so hard to punish me. Like, I don't know why. I've gone into training mode and I've like practiced with reacting to super dashes and anti-airing them. I think what I need to do is to set a delay in training mode, like a 3-frame delay, something like that, you know? That way I can get a little better at doing it in that like little bit of online lag that you get. So I wasn't at this point I wasn't like losing confidence or anything that I could win. Because this guy, he was being super simplistic, but I was getting a little frustrated with like how well this was working for him, or just how poorly I was at, like, or how poorly I punished it, I guess. So, and I definitely let him off the corner here, and I wasn't happy about that. I feel, I don't know, it's hard for me to keep someone in the corner. Like, getting them there is pretty tough for me initially, but just keeping them there, like, it's really easy to get out of the corner in this game. And there, I thought it was a good idea to go ahead and burn the extra bar just to guarantee the kill. Like, I needed momentum on my side in this one, like, because I did feel like I was losing a little bit. So I figured that it'd be a good idea to burn that bar just to kind of tip the balance a little bit. And with his second character dead, I'd say that, you know, it worked out pretty well. Like, and I'm not starving for resources. I still have meter, and I'm losing my first character now. But you know, I've got meter. I've got my my spark left, so you know, I'm doing okay. There's that dragon rush again. I don't know. That's really hard for me to react to. Like, it's kind of annoying, man. And then he just super dashes into his level 3. I was very pissed. And then I just wasn't blocking low, and that's how I died. So, right now it's a little more even than I would want it to be. And there you can see I tried to anti-air. I really did, and I still got hit. But, yeah, here I just wanted to be patient, because I knew what he was going to do. He was going to super dash, you know? Like, that's all he's been doing. He's been super dashing, he's been dragon rushing. So if I know what he's going to do, then it wouldn't make sense for me to just run in and try to be super aggro when I know that he wants to just fucking grab me. Like, so I won the first one. And the second, like, I was pretty confident because I knew his pattern. I'm like, oh, he's gonna start off with a super dash. He actually started off with a dragon rush and just grabbed me when I tried to anti-air him. But you know, like, I know the two things that this guy likes to do. So I think that I was pretty proud with, like, you know, my ability to sort of recognize the type of player that this guy was, but I still couldn't do anything with that information. So, you know, it's just something that I need to work on, and it's gonna come with, like, time and experience and practice and whatever. But you know, right now things are looking pretty okay. You know, I got 2 full health characters, and Hit is healing up. So his Yamcha, I don't feel like his Yamcha did much in this match at all. Like, I can't really recall his Yamcha being annoying to me. I mean, I don't think that Yamcha did more than super dashing and dragon rushing, just like, you know, literally all of his other characters. But at least his 18 was, like, memorable to me. So even though I have been practicing a little bit, and I think it should be evident that I'm a little bit better than I was before. I still have, like, garbage combos. I have no combos. But, you know, I feel like I've improved as a player, I swear. Like, Another garbage combo into a level 3. But hey man, it's guaranteed damage. That Yamcha's like really hurting right now. And I have him in a corner. And this is looking like really good for me. I was feeling pretty confident. I really don't have much of a problem with like keeping the pressure up, you know? Like if if the opponent is like just blocking, then it's like, you know, I feel pretty confident in like doing things that aren't bad. But like, I don't know. In the heat of the moment, things can get pretty crazy. And it's really easy to lose that advantage that you had. And then now it's just a bad Kamehameha there. I don't know what I was doing. And so I lost the character because of that. And I'm like, oh man, I'm down to my last character. Like, admittedly, Vegeta has a lot of health. But like, I'm like, I don't want to fucking lose to this guy. Like, even once. So Yamcha's dead, and I'm like, okay, thank God. Like, I'm not gonna lose. Like, I can do this. I know I can do this. And because his approach is so simplistic, and he has no assists left, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just keep doing the fucking Big Bang. I'll just keep Big Bang and vanishing. And then he rage quit. So that was a fitting end to all of this, I feel. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So thank you for watching, and if you liked what you watched, then, you know, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever. Peace.